Part of the trailer for Fortnite Season 3 named Runners just got released. And I thought that I can finally take a break from making so many videos. I even went to the gym, I was having fun, I was enjoying my gym time, and then right away, right at the time I was doing my chest gym and everything, Fortnite had to drop a clip of the gameplay of the season right when I was in the gym. So I had to rush, I had to speed run, doing whatever I wanted to do to come and record this video. Why, man? Why? Subscribe to the channel and use code Scyan when buying the next battle pass. Please help me, I'm suffering. The trailer is filled with secrets and super interesting teasers regarding what happens in the Shattered Live event, how the gameplay of the season will be, or even the storyline which will happen. So let's grab our book of lore and force it into telling us every single secret inside of this season and the trailer. First off, gameplay wise, the focus seems to be going all out with the sprites from chapter 6. There are now just too many different versions of these things. Like first off, we are shown a 0-point sprite, and that's kind of weird to me because this thing looks so much more cubic and like cube monster looking rather than like a 0 point. There is also a new duck sprite which is connected to a new battle pass skin, and the guy has his own POI in the game too. Or a fire sprite shown on this new battle pass skin. Oh my, hello there! Am I playing Marvel Rivals right now or Good Night? I announce like I'm no more single. You see too many different versions of the sprites which should have unique powers too. But I feel like having this many different versions of the sprites is gonna be similar to the fish collection book which we used to have in chapter 2 and chapter 3. So it's gonna be like we're gonna go around the map, try to find different versions of the sprites, and some of them are gonna be really rare. And the more of the sprites you find, different versions of them, different colors of them, you're gonna have them unlocked in your collection book. And I hope that if that actually happens, we get a reward from finding these collections, maybe like a new I don't know, sprite pet. That would be really cool. The next focus of the season's gameplay is shown to be the 7. The pistol of the Foundation is revealed to be finally coming into the game out of nowhere, just like how the rifle of the Foundation returned in the last season. As there are even some other 7 tech inside of this season, like for example Foundation's fit which you can wear, and there seems to be exhaust under it, kind of Iron Man style, which makes Professor Lore think that the thing that this item is gonna do is like make you go faster. If you're sliding, if you're running, you're gonna go way faster, or if you're jumping. There are other new weapons too, like Dark Voyage's cubic rifle, which is really similar to the shotgun we had in the last season, and even another new shotgun releasing looking really similar to the guns we used to get in chapter 4 season 3. Which, talking about that, yeah, it does seem like the theme of the season with the design of the map and everything is gonna be tropical, jungle, wihi waha, and I don't know, yachts, things like that. Or even elemental themed, as I talked about in this video, because we used to have like a air or wind sprite, we had a water sprite, and now there is a new fire sprite which got revealed, and there is also a new nature sprite which got revealed. So 4 of the 5 elements that I talked about are actually out. There is only one of the 5 elements left to be revealed in the season, which I still don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but it's maybe nature or it's earth, one of these two. Also, I said that the jungle theme should tell us more about the lore and the story we got during chapter 4 season 3's jungle. And as you can see from the trailer, there are some historic structures and statues inside of the jungle or the tropical place, so maybe that's connected to the jungle, maybe? But that skin though, oh my god, that skin, oh my lord! I'm talking about the Dr. Stone skin. What were you thinking about? So now let's talk about a mix of gameplay and the storyline of the season, with the next feature of the gameplay and the story of the season, which is like 7 pods falling from the sky into the ground, which gives me kind of Iron Man vibe from chapter 5 season 4, with his pods falling from the skies and having Iron Man items inside of them. I think this is probably gonna be the exact same ideas of like, instead of Iron Man, we're gonna have 7 pods falling from the sky, and it's gonna have like the 7 technology and items inside of it. The whole season's theme seems to be around what Hope was telling us about. We will be gathering loot in this season to help rebuild the 7. Just make it the glorious powerhouse it used to be during the chapter 3 days. So we should probably see new members joining the 7. Maybe finally Jones in the future coming really soon, getting a 7 suit too. Like maybe the guy needs it. Where is Jones's 7 suit? Where is it? As some random loopers are being given 7 technology as well, who choose to to join the faction. Like they built an entire mech suit for a water sprite to use to help him out in this war, which is kinda crazy. That's also exactly why Dr. Son is back in this season. Jones called her in the last season to help out with the 7 and rebuilding them. And this new suit of her which we're getting in this season, which looks so gorgeous, like butter. Oh my god. I don't really feel like the 7 built her this new suit, rather it's actually her own craft and her own work. Because if you look closely at the suit, it is heavily designed based on the aliens technology. While as I have explained, the jungle is connected to the past of the last reality, and Dr. Son was on redacting, revealing the information about the last reality. So in the time she was gone from the game, Son was still probably on redacting and studying last reality's past, leading into her building technologies based on what she has learned from them. And that's being exactly why we need her. She will probably save us from Dark Voyager thanks to all of the past information she has learned around the last reality. So yeah, Dr. Son should be working with the 7 too and help them rebuild. That just she's back. Well, now let's talk about the Dark Voyager. Why the hell is the 0 point not fused yet in the season? Voyager, what are you doing? Well, I don't really feel like this means that the Dark Voyager is gonna lose or fully fail in the live event. Especially because we were told that he's gonna return to the Chapter 1 OG map again because of the vault, which has not happened yet. So the fact that we were told he's gonna go to OG but it hasn't happened means that he still has story to go through in the next season. While in this very season we are getting more weapons from him too, and also these 2 skins you see here actually work for the Dark Voyager. Especially the female unseen one, that's probably gonna give us some the nothing lore, which is gonna be so good. Finally, we're getting some the nothing lore. This is gonna be sick. So I think that my theory was right, that the Dark Voyager will mostly rule over the island in the next season, as these characters are part of the people who have chosen to serve him, which is exactly why we are runners in this season. Running away from the servants of the last reality and the Dark Voyager, gathering loot and everything we can to rebuild the 7 to fight against them once again in the end of the season. So then okay, Dark Voyager was not defeated and he's gonna be really important in the season, then why the hell is the 0 point still kinda messed up? Well, that could be connected to the Foundation sacrifice we were told of in this season. Maybe it actually happens in the live event, and maybe the idea is gonna be similar to the paradigm. He's gonna sacrifice his life to give us a second chance for fighting against the last reality and the Dark Voyager. Or the other option is gonna be what John Jones talked about in the last season. John Jones told us about how he doesn't think Dark Voyager has enough energy to actually rebuild the 0 points, because rebuilding that thing is gonna take a lot of energy. So maybe he was right. Maybe Dark Voyager gets really close to rebuilding the 0 points, but he can't really fully heal it yet. And that's gonna be the idea around this season. Dark Voyager is gonna try to find the energy source strong enough to actually heal up the 0 point, which would be kinda interesting. As there is even 7 rift beacons in the map right now, similar to the ones we got during Season X. So maybe the 7 are trying to rift in locations from other realities, similar to what happened in Season X. That would be kinda cool. But now regarding the Fire King, which was my biggest focus talking about for this season, I said that Fire King is gonna be really important in this season. So where is he? He's not in the battle pass. He's nowhere. Scyan, did you lie? Scyan, were you wrong? Scyan sucks. No. Shh. I'm gonna beat you. Never doubt the Professor lore. I feel like Fortnite didn't really just want to drop in the Fire King. I feel like they actually want to build up into him and his Fire King form. So probably in this season, he's gonna look the exact same as he does in the ice right now, but just like how he built up in chapters 1 season 7, we're gonna see him trying to discover the magic needed to turn him again into the Fire King, evolve him stronger than ever before. And regarding Singularity, Singularity was set to return really soon in the game, but she's nowhere in this season either. She's not in the battle pass, I don't see her anywhere. But I think, just think about it, season 9 was when Singularity released into the game, and season 9 is exactly the next season of OG, and OG has his own like OG pass? So probably Singularity is also gonna be part of the OG pass from season 9. Now to understand everything I just talked about, all of the yapping, all of the things I just said, you need to watch this video right here. It explains the entire story of season 2, which is this season right now. It's just a really good video. You're gonna love it. Go watch it, do it right now and subscribe.